Good afternoon, everybody. Anthony Aniano here from RotoBaller Radio and rotoballer.com with a look at the Week 7 Fantasy Baseball Wire pitchers who might be available and who you need to add to your fantasy baseball team for the week beginning Monday, May 8th. Folks, don't forget, head over to rotoballer.com right now. Check out everything we have there. The main page, the premium package, you name it, rotoballer.com has you covered. Whatever the sport, whatever you're looking for, rotoballer.com, the place to be. Sign up for any of our premium packages using the promotional code ACES. Save yourself some money at checkout. Like and subscribe right here to the RotoBaller YouTube channel, and make sure you download the RotoBaller app. It is free. Get it on your phone for all the latest sports news and information. All right, hopefully you've already checked out the Week 7 hitter waiver wire video. Now let's talk some pitchers for the upcoming week, Monday, May 8th. And I'm going to do this one a little different because there's been some turnover at closer. We have some young starters. So I've got four starting pitchers for you and 4 relief pitchers for you. We'll start with the starting pitcher, and it all depends on what you need. If you need starters, if you need relievers, check it out. Make sure you watch through the whole show here. We'll start with the pitchers, and I don't do this often, but a couple of these pitchers I talked about last week. Not enough of you listened, so I'm doubling down again. Josiah Gray, the number 1 starting pitcher to add. He was last week. He still is. Why? Because we use Yahoo roster percentages, and on Yahoo, if it's less than 50% or less, I'm talking about him. And Josiah Gray, at the time of this recording, in full disclosure, recording Thursday, May 4th, Josiah Gray is only sitting at 36% roster. Now, I know what you're saying. Anthony, he plays for the Nationals. He's not going to give me enough wins. Fair, but he's giving you everything else, and you're ignoring that. Josiah Gray, 36% rostered. Over the last 14 days, 2 starts, 12 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts. That's 11.25 Ks per 9. Over those 12 innings, an ERA of 0.75, less than a run per 9. A whip of 0.92. Now you say, oh, Anthony, that's only 12 innings. It's only the last 14 days. On the season, 33 2/3 innings, 31 strikeouts. Sign me up. Just under 9 Ks per 9, 8.29. His ERA is 2.67. His whip is 1.28. He's got 2 wins on the season. He's been flat out terrific. Batting average against is 238. Now, he's got a start. Actually, I'm recording Thursday the 4th. He's slated to start tomorrow, Friday the 5th, at Arizona, and then May 10th at the San Francisco Giants. So, maybe he gets hit a little bit against Arizona, entirely possible. Maybe lowers his fab value a little bit. I still like him for that game on the 10th against the San Francisco Giants. At number 2, another player I'm bringing up again, but Tanner Beebe of the Cleveland Guardians, 44% rostered. Probably the last time I'll get to mention Beebe. He's gotten 2 starts at the major league level. Second one was against the Yankees. 11 total innings. I think he went 5 1/3, 5 2/3 were his 2 starts. He's got 13 strikeouts in those 11 innings, just about over 10.5 Ks per 9. Now, what blows me away is in those 11 innings, to go along with those 13 strikeouts, he has not walked a batter. This is a rookie, a top rookie prospect for the Cleveland Guardians, no doubt about it. But it's a rookie, 2 starts, one of them against the Yankees, right? Yeah, everybody gets worked up when you got to play the Yankees. He hasn't walked anybody through his first Major League 11 innings. His ERA sits at 2.45. No walks means a low whip, 0.91. He's got 1 win on the season. Batting average against, like Josiah Gray, is 238. Now he starts. He's got a nice little 2-start week. May 8th, he goes up against the Detroit Tigers. That's Monday. And then Mother's Day, the 14th, slated to go up against the Los Angeles Angels. Tanner Beebe, 44% rostered. By the time waivers run this weekend, I guarantee you he'll be 60 or 70% because people will want to add him for that 2-start week. At number 3, Seattle Mariner rookie Bryce Miller just got the call. Earlier than expected. You go on Fangraphs, they had him projected as a 2024, 2025 call-up. Well, he gets it in 2023. In 2022, between A-ball and Double-A, there's a guy who struck out about 11 batters per 9 innings. In his first start for Seattle, he goes 6 innings, 10 strikeouts. It's electric stuff. So be mindful of it. Gave up 1 run in that 6 innings. Did not get a no decision. So after 6 innings, his ERA is 1.50. His whip is 0.33. But pay attention to the strikeouts. Anybody who's striking out 10 batters in 6 innings in his first major league start, check some boxes for me. Signs me up. 37% rostered at the time of this recording on yahoo.com. His next start is on Sunday, May 7th against Houston. Tough matchup there anytime you go against the Astros. But then next week, next scoring cycle, May 13th, Detroit Tigers. Sign me up there. Get Bryce Miller's strikeout ability against Javi Baez. I mean, there's 3 strikeouts right there. Sounds good to me. Number 4 starter. This is a speculative ad, but pay attention to Mike Soroka down at AAA, finally healthy after a couple of years with Achilles injuries and whatnot. He's still only 25 years old, is Mike Soroka. He's 22% rostered on yahoo.com. In AAA this year, he's got 13 strikeouts to 4 walks is his strikeout to walk ratio. He's pitched 13 2/3 innings. He's pitched to a 1.32 ERA. Now, they pushed his latest start back, I believe, to this upcoming Sunday, the 7th. They're managing his innings by pushing him back here and there. But here's the caveat with the Atlanta Braves. They have 17 straight games coming up with no days off. They may need another starter. They've had some injuries in the starting rotation. Mike Soroka, don't forget, in 2019 went 13-4 with a 2.68 ERA. Then he was just slowed by those Achilles injuries. Soroka's healthy. He's pitched very well in 3 of his 4 starts down at AAA, and he could be getting the call sooner rather than later. If you have a spot to put him, Mike Soroka is a terrific ad. So, starting pitching, my top 4 ads: Josiah Gray, Tanner Beebe, Bryce Miller, and then Mike Soroka. Now, pivot to the bullpen here, where we've had a little bit of turnover, a little bit of inconsistency. We start in Texas. Will Smith of the Texas Rangers, right on the cut line where I'm allowed to talk to him here. He's 50% rostered, half the Yahoo leagues. Let's get the other half to roster Will Smith as well. Bruce Bochy has basically said it. Will Smith is his guy. Jose Leclerc is out, and Will Smith has earned it, pitching terrific for the Texas Rangers. Okay, over the last 2 weeks, 4 innings, 3 strikeouts, a 2.25 ERA, and 3 saves, bringing his total for the season to 4 saves. He's got 12 strikeouts and 10 2/3 with a 1.69 ERA on the season. What I love with Will Smith is that batting average against is a measly 162. Number 2, if you're looking for saves, go to the best team in baseball. Go to the Tampa Bay Rays, who just lost Pete Fairbanks to the injured list. Next man up, Jason Adam of the Tampa Bay Rays, 48% rostered. Another pitcher I won't be able to talk about after this week because he'll be way over that 50%. 8 strikeouts in his last 5 innings over the last 14 days. That's 14.4 Ks per 9. Over those 14 days, a 1.80 ERA and an ERA of 1 with his 1 save of the season. On the season now, 13 strikeouts in 11 1/3 innings with a 1.59 ERA and a whip under 1 at 0.97. Batting average against, it's in the same conversation as Will Smith at 171. Those are my top 2 ads. At number 3, a little more speculative, but the New York Yankees. Clay Holmes has not been good. He's pitching to an ERA of 4.50. Okay, pay attention to Michael King, who's 35% rostered right now. Over the last 14 days, 6 strikeouts in 5 1/3 innings. That's 10.13 Ks per 9. Over those 14 days, ERA of 1.69 and a whip, a minuscule 0.75. He's got 2 saves over the last 14 days as the Yankees kind of transition into more of a committee situation because Clay Holmes has been a bit ineffective. On the season now, Michael King, 20 strikeouts in 17 1/3 innings, a 1.56 ERA and a 1.10 whip. He's been terrific. Batting average against a 238. And the type of pitcher I like, even if he's not getting saves, you can utilize him in a daily setting as you rotate starters in and out. Michael King keeping strikeouts up, ratios down, everything you want to see with the occasional save. And finally, from Baltimore Oriole bullpen right now is off the charts. and pay attention to Aniano Cano, okay, who might be right now, forget about the saves, the best relief pitcher in baseball, this 29-year-old. The problem is with Cano, and why I have him fourth, is if you're looking for saves, he's not giving you many. He's got 2 saves on the season, got 1 the other day. But Felix Bautista is there for Baltimore, and he's been terrific as well. He's not in danger of losing his job. However, Cano, 31% rostered. I've already added him where I could. Some places I lost out. That's how high the fab got for him. Over the last 14 days, Cano has 9 strikeouts in 7 2/3 innings, 10.57 Ks per 9. Over those last 14 days, his ERA is 0. His whip is 0.13. Okay, it's insane. On the season now, 12 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts. Terrific. His ERA for the season, also still 0. His whip on the season, I've never seen it so low, 0.08. Okay, it's minuscule. He's got 2 saves. His batting average against is .028. Okay, again, a number I haven't seen that low. Now I get it. It's 12 innings. Here's the bottom line. Aniano Cano has pitched 12 innings this season for the Baltimore Orioles. In those 12 innings, he's allowed 1 hit. He's allowed 0 walks. And he's gotten 13 strikeouts. You do not get more dominant than that. 12 innings, 1 hit, 0 walks, 13 strikeouts. Aniano Cano. Okay, if he ever gets an opportunity to save, he skyrockets. The only reason he's 4th on my list is because he's dealing with Felix Bautista, who's done nothing. I think he's got an ERA of 1.5 to lose save opportunities. So to recap, my 4 relievers to add for Week 7, Will Smith, Jason Adam, Michael King, Aniano Cano, who would be a lot higher, especially in a save and hold league, add him in daily leagues, and just add him for his flat-out dominance. All right, everybody. As always, I appreciate you watching. Hopefully you went and checked out the Hitter Waiver Wire video as well. Like and subscribe right here to the RotoBaller YouTube channel. Give me a follow on Twitter at @Aniano Fantasy. And we will see you next time right here on RotoBaller Radio.